Hey everybody,
Hey guys, what's up?
welcome back.
To Salon Talk.
I'm your host Caroline,
And Lauren.
and today we're just going to be literally spilling tea. I'm not even
That is
breaking you. That
all
is
we do, but it's fine.
It is. I mean, I have the juiciest story to tell you guys, so stay tuned for that. This story is literally about how one of my ex-friends, tried to literally obtain my life. Tried to be me to the point that it was scary. But
We are going
later.
in today. We are going in.
getting in there.
Funny.
So we're gonna talk about that later. But for now, Lauren, how's your week been?
Good. I feel like I've been really tired recently.
Same.
Last weekend, I just was not feeling good. I was supposed to go up to where my parents live, and I wasn't feeling good, so did not go to that. But then Sunday, I was feeling better, and we took Maverick to a pumpkin patch.
Aww,
He was
Mavy.
literally so cute, and I was worried he was gonna be misbehave because he can bark at other dogs a lot and sometimes at people. He's really sweet, but he's kind of skittish around new people. But he was really good. He got pet by
That's so
so
good.
many people. There was all these little kids that came up to him and pet him. It was so cute.
Oh, that's so cute.
There was this one little boy that was like, "Don't worry, I know how to calm dogs." And I'm not gonna lie, Maverick didn't freak out. He was
That's
actually
so
laying there
cute.
letting him pet him. It was so
Aw.
adorable. And he got on the little tractor thing where they take you to the little
Oh, yeah,
open
yeah.
area with pumpkins, and he was so good. He just sat and everyone was petting him. And he saw
Aw.
other dogs, and he wasn't too bad. I was like, this is good experience for him. He needs
That is so good.
to be very socialized more.
He's just a fall dog.
Yeah. Someone said, I just said the other day, he looks like fall. Somebody there was like, he looks like fall to me.
He does.
I was like, he does. His
He
colors
is the
are
epitome of fall.
he really is. And he had his cute little bandana on. He was just,
Look at his peanut butter beard.
yeah, he's got peanut butter all over his mouth. That's fantastic.
So cutie.
So yeah, and then I just had school this week, so that's basically it. What about you?
So fun. Okay, so on Friday, I went to a haunted house. I've been literally waiting to do that. I was so excited. It was super good. I actually did not get even scared, which was great, but I was fighting it.
Yeah.
Gotta fight back the demons. But I was also in the back. That is the scariest
Ooh.
place to be. We were 5 people and I was in the very back. But I think you don't get scared as much because people
Really?
scare the people in the middle and then you get missed. So I'm like, oh, I just freaking hacked the system. But also I'm literally paying to get scared. So
Yeah, that's true. So
weird. It was
your
on
own.
Friday the 13th. You know
Oh
how
my
much scarier
gosh.
that makes it?
That's true.
I'm like, am I getting murdered? And then on Saturday, I worked a wedding. That was very fun. And then I went camping this weekend. It was
Oh,
literally
yeah.
so fun.
Please talk about that.
Oh
It
my
looks
gosh.
So fun.
Okay. I'm not even kidding you. Camping was such a fun experience. And it literally felt like we were there for 6 weeks.
Dang.
So I'm like, one night somewhere is never enough. You're like, I feel like I couldn't do it all. Camping, it's the perfect amount of time. You're kind of like, I don't want to be here anymore. We did leave a night early, but that's because the sleeping arrangement was really uncomfortable. We had air mattresses, but we just heard so many things that woke us up that it just Kaylin kicked over her water bottle and the whole tent woke up.
Right.
So it's just because we were all kind of on edge. Maybe somebody would, I don't know, come at us.
Yeah.
It was just, or an animal was outside or maybe a bear. So that was not the best, but everyone was like, since we had booked an extra night, we hung out all day there on Sunday where you're supposed to check out at 11 if you were leaving on Sunday. And we were like, we're definitely doing this again because the most fun part is just hanging out there. So we hung out there till 6, almost 6:30. And then we just packed up and left, which I would way rather do than trying to leave really early in the morning.
Right.
So it was so fun though. I just love cooking over the fire. I felt like a little granola girly.
Yeah.
It was so fun. And then on Monday, I don't know if I did anything. But then yesterday I went line dancing again.
Oh, fun.
And I actually did learn one. Okay.
Really?
I can't remember what song it's to, but I learned it. I do remember that. It was very fun.
Good.
And this morning I was like, last night I was kind of tripping up because it's in the moment and also you see other people mess up.
Right.
And then next thing you know, you're just confused. Get your peanut butter mouth off of this.
Come here. Yeah, I've never even thought about going line dancing, honestly. Come on, buddy. God.
Yeah, it's fun. But this morning I was like, oh, I literally could have gotten that. I don't know why I was tripped up last night, but it's also because you're seeing other people do it and they mess up and then you mess up.
Right.
But I was like, I think I could do it this morning. I just have to remember what song it was to, so now I can know.
Goodness.
But other than that, I haven't really been doing much. Honestly, I feel like I've been literally partying for like a week straight for no reason.
Nah,
I've just been staying up really late and like hanging out with people. But I'm dead
I've
now.
been the opposite.
I
I've
need
been
to go
going to
sleep
bed
early.
earlier and like
Watching Gilmore Girls.
yeah, guys, I started watching it. I'm on episode 10. It's literally on the TV behind you.
We love it.
Just pause. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Why isn't it taking me this long to watch it? I don't know.
I don't know either because it's the best show
I
ever.
finally listened. I feel like you
Hallelujah.
recommend everything to me. Like,
I feel
the
that.
only reason I try new things is because of you. I don't know.
I feel that. I definitely do. I literally saw that picture of me at the pumpkin patch wearing white tennis shoes, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
was like, I need white tennis shoes. I
Yep.
was like, not even the exact ones. I just need white ones.
I literally
'Cause I
got
don't own
those
any.
at Marshalls, and they were like $30, and they look like
Oh
the
my
Veja
God.
ones.
Yes.
like they look really similar, but like not $150.
That is so nice. I literally just thought they were the right ones. Like,
Yeah, I
don't
know.
I can't
They
find shoes at freaking TJ Maxx or Marshalls because my foot is too big and it makes me upset.
That's rough.
Very brutal.
Very. I want to go to Home Goods so bad. I know it's fall, but they have the
Oh my
cutest
God, I
Christmas
know.
stuff right now. Like,
oh, really?
yes, they've already had their Christmas stuff out. I've seen all their TikTok people going. There's like, have you seen the candle that looks like the Anthropologie one that has like
Yes,
little
the
trees?
Oh, I
want it
love
so bad. I need it. I need to go find
Okay,
it.
also at Hobby Lobby, all the Christmas stuff's 50% off. I think we also need to go there. We just need to take like a little day trip all over town shopping. I mean, my bank account cannot handle that, but I need
it's
to.
fine. I'm just gonna use the cash that I have, so it's like I'm not actually spending money.
Exactly, girl math.
Girl math right there.
Oh, that's so fun. But yes, that candle is so cute.
I know. Oh my gosh, if you have it, like, I might steal it from you.
Okay, so should we get into the craziest story I literally have ever told?
Please tell me.
Okay, so this is back. I'm also not going to name drop, but let me just tell you that her name is literally exactly mine. Which just really adds to everything. So we're going to, for the story, call her Airline.
Airline.
To not getting confused with my name, Caroline. So this is back probably, I want to say like 2019 to 2020. I met this girl through my sister. She worked with my sister, and my sister was like, yeah, y'all would really get along. Like, y'all have the same name. It really adds. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. So we started hanging out. I mean, no big deal at the beginning. She was a little intense. Like, would kind of freak out about stuff for no reason. Like, everything was a big deal to her. That just was kind of annoying, but like, you can get over that. Who cares? So I had a best friend at the time, which I'm going to just give her a freaking initial of B. That's not her initial, but I'll just say that. So I had a friend at the time. Her name's B. And this girl, Airline, was like obsessed with her for no reason, even though B could not stand her. Literally at all. Like, was so annoyed by her, and she was like, I don't want to hang out with her, I don't want to be around her, yada yada. So I didn't really hang out with Airline that much at the beginning, but my sister would hang out with her and she'd come over to my house, and so like we became a little bit closer. And I had B over, and one time we're like planning my birthday trip. This is so crazy, but whatever. We're like sitting in my bed planning my birthday trip, and I'm just like, oh, I want to go to, I think it was like Ohio or something. I'm like, I really want to go to Ohio. Like, that's going to be really fun. And this girl, Airline, comes in and was like, I'll go to Ohio with you guys. And okay, literally, why did I pick Ohio? That's like so lame, but whatever. We're going to go to a fun little Cleveland. But I was like, she just like invited herself to the trip. So like, she's just that kind of person, like super weird. Like, who invites himself to a birthday trip? And like, I hadn't known this girl for that long. So we started hanging out more and more. And then my parents bought a boat. And the first weekend they went out on the boat, I had to work. So I was at my job. And then I get like a Snapchat, and it's from this girl, Airline, and she's on the boat with my family.
What?
And I was like, okay, well, like, I know her and my sister are kind of friends, so I was like, okay, whatever. But she literally makes a post and she says, my new family.
Weird.
Super weird. I'm like, okay, that's just kind of like odd to say. Like, why are you literally posting? Okay, whatever. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe she's just like trying to be funny. So then like a week goes by, maybe 2 weeks, and next thing I know, she's like posting on her story in my clothes. And I was like, I swear that's my sweater. Like, I swear those are my clothes. And then I'm like, well, I did get it from American Eagle, so maybe she just has the same one. Well, then the next day she's posting in like a very specific hoodie that I got from Goodwill that I'm like, there's no way that's hers. Like, that's definitely mine. And so I like swiped up and I was like, is that my hoodie? And she was like, oh yeah, I just went to your house like 2 days ago while you were at work and I just grabbed some clothes. I hope you don't mind.
What? Of course I mind.
Like, that is too much. Like, that's very, very, very overwhelming. And so I was like, no, like, that's actually scary. And then I would be at my house, literally not invite her over. She'd just like come over. Also, weird thing is I would see her everywhere. I have ran into her more than probably 40 times out and about. And I have not seen her one time since we stopped being friends. What are the odds of that? And we were probably only friends for, I want to say, like 8 months. And I ran into her everywhere. Like, I'd be at the freaking Walmart across town and she'd be there. And like, this got brought up to me later. People were like, what if she had your location and she just kept showing up places?
That's what I'm thinking.
And like, obviously when you block somebody, and I ended up blocking her, it would like go away. But like, I didn't know. Right? So I was like, oh my God, that could be true. Like, I didn't really think about that. But it was more like, oh, weird that you're here, you know? And then we'd like end up hanging out. But like, to say all that, it felt really like she really forced herself into my life. Also, I met my husband. Well, when I met my husband, he had just gone to this college and he had just dropped out. And so she like made it her life goal. Also, at the time, Hunter and I were just dating, but she had made it like her life goal to date somebody who also went to that college, which I thought was really weird because it's like very small town, like whatever. And she was like, yeah, I just really want to find a boy who goes to this college. And I'm like, okay, like whatever. But like, that seems really odd.
Yeah.
And so, again, fast forward. I'm at my house. She comes in and I like don't even know she's here because she just like showed up randomly. And like, I was working a lot then, so I was like, how did you literally know I was here? But whatever. She like comes in and she just says, hey Papa, to like my papa. And I was like, okay, whatever. Like, everyone called him that.
Yeah.
And then she was like, hey Mom, hey Dad. And I was like, okay, that's super weird. And like, if you guys have ever, like, if any of y'all know my dad, like, that's not some crap that flies with him. He's like, what the hell? Like, he does not dig that. No. So like, my dad was like, what the freak is this girl doing? And then she posted on her story. No, she posted on her real Instagram. Happy birthday to my papa. With a picture with my papa.
What?
Yeah. And I'm like, okay, I know if like, I've had friends that I've had literally my whole life and they just consider my grandfather like their grandfather. But I have never met somebody who has ever posted about him.
Yeah.
And especially not been like my papa.
Yeah.
Like, that's super weird. And I'd only known this girl like 6 months at the time. Like, what? So then I had just asked her, I was like, can you please stop wearing my clothes? Like, it kind of stresses me out because first of all, I really like I'm a big clothing girl. Like,
yeah. And
I keep all my stuff like pristine. She didn't like ruin anything, but also I just don't like when it's not in my possession.
Also, you don't just take people's clothes. Like,
I know. And I'm like, you're literally so weird. So I was just like, can you please stop doing that? And she was like, well, I don't know. Like, I really think we should just share clothes and blah, blah, blah. Also, we wore the same size shoe, and that really pissed me off because she would wear all my shoes all the time. And I'm a big shoe girl. Like, I don't ruin any shoes. I keep them all pristine.
Yeah.
And she would literally, like, get scuffs on them and be like, sorry. And I was like,
what?
Oh, my
in the
God.
World?
Yeah, literally.
I would be so mad.
Oh, it was so annoying. So she would just wear my crap, and I'd be like, can you stop? I was like, can you actually bring all the stuff that you like freaking secretively borrowed from me? Lauren, it was 5 black trash bags full of clothes. What? I did not even realize it was that many. Like, she had literally just gone in my room when I wasn't home and taken them from me.
Oh my gosh, what?
Is that like so weird?
Actually, like,
dude, this girl was literally insane. And then he has a little bone in his mouth.
I know, he's
Maverick's asleep, but he has a bone in his mouth. So it's so cute.
So cute.
Okay, so also she would always say to me, don't we just look so similar? Aren't we just like twins? And I'm like, no, we literally do not look alike at all. Like, when I tell you, at all. So it was very weird for her to say that. And she'd be like, I'm sure people literally mistake us as twins. And like every time we're out, like, you know, when people like, they don't ask if you're twins, but like they'll be like, oh, are y'all sisters or something? She would be like, oh, we're twins. And I'm like, we don't even look like twins. Like, we literally have the same name. What mom names both their twins
Caroline.
the same name? Like,
Airline and Caroline.
Airline and Caroline. Like, that makes no sense. So, like, that's just super weird in general. And then to like my mom and stuff, she'd be like, oh, do you ever think I'm Caroline?
What?
Like, no one ever thinks that. Like, you're so weird. Don't ever say that. So, and then I think that's kind of where she got fueled to like wear my clothes and everything. Mm-hmm. And then she was like, again, trying to date a boy from the exact same college. And like, that didn't work out for a while. And then she kept trying to make like my best friend be her best friend. Mm. To the point that it was like excruciating. Like, she would message this girl 24/7 stuff, be like, hey, you want to hang out tomorrow? And B, my friend, would be like, literally make this girl stop talking to me. Like, she annoys the crap out of me.
Yeah.
And like, I'm like, I know she kind of is super annoying, but like, whatever. Fast forward to my sister's going away party. She's literally moving out of town, so we're throwing a little party for her. Hunter comes in late, and this girl goes, oh, Hunter just got here. And I was like, okay, like, cool, whatever. She goes, do you think if I go outside right now and kissed him, do you think he'd know it was me or you? What?
Who says that?
Literally.
Who in their right mind would say that? No
like,
one?
Are you a literal psychopath? Like,
possibly.
What? First of all, we don't even look alike. Second of all, don't try to kiss my man. Like, that is so weird.
Why is she thinking about that? Like, why is that what's on your mind right now?
So like, everyone is, like, when I tell you crickets in the room, like, everyone's just like, girl, what? So that was just like, that is so weird. Who says that? So obviously she did not go outside and kiss my man, or I would have beat her to the curb.
Yeah. But
I don't know why I didn't like stop hanging out with her, but like, I don't think it was really a choice at this point. Like, I think she was putting herself onto me. Like, I really was not like seeking out friendship.
Right.
It was more like she was literally forcing herself upon me. Mm-hmm. Because again, she would literally show up everywhere. I was at dinner multiple times and she would show up and just like sit at our table, and like, who goes to dinner alone? And she'd be like, oh, I was just here to eat alone, but I'll just eat with y'all.
No.
See,
she was stalking you.
I know. Literally my stalker.
Oh.
So fast forward to the lovely birthday trip that I'm trying to plan. B literally is begging me, do not invite her. I don't want her to come. She's literally so annoying. Whatever. And I'm like, okay, I know. I'm really trying not to, but like, how do you just say to somebody like, oh, sorry, you can't come, even though you already know about it? So it ended up that B was like, okay, I don't want to go, and like all these things. And I was like, okay, that's fine. Like, I'll probably just cancel the whole trip anyways. And like, I'm not one to like want to cancel a trip. Like, I will literally fight till the end to like make sure everyone goes and has a good time. But like, it just seemed like it was going to get canceled. So I canceled it. And I only got a partial refund on the Airbnb. Like, it was like, you know, like, you'll give 50% back. So I sent everybody 50% of what they sent me, because it's not my fault it got canceled. And like, obviously I was out money too. And so I sent everybody back like 50% of the Airbnb. Next thing I know, my bestie is literally blocking me. Like, my best friend B is literally blocked me. And I was like, what in the world? Like, this makes no sense. Yeah. So like, she didn't block me on Instagram. She just blocked me on like Snapchat and text. And so I messaged her on Instagram. And I'm like, why did you just block me? Like, what the hell's going on? And then I see on Airline story who's hanging out.
What? B
in Airline. So I was like, what is happening? Like, this is literally insane. So I'm messaging with, like, I don't know how it happened, but like, they like told me what was going on. So basically, Airline goes to B and tells her that, first of all, I was talking all this crap about her, which was so not true, and that I actually got 100% refund on the Airbnb, and I just only sent her 50%. Both of them 50%.
Literally what?
And I was like, literally no, that's not how that happened, but okay. And then she was like, also, like, Caroline doesn't want to be friends with you anymore. She told me all this. And like, why this girl literally believed her was insane.
That's what I'm
like,
thinking.
we have already established that this girl's literally psycho.
Yeah.
So then B calls me and she's like, I don't know why you would literally not give me the full refund. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, I'm so confused. Like, this makes no sense. She's like, yeah, and also, I know you were talking crap about me and you don't want to be my friend anymore. And I'm like, I never said any of this. Then, to make everything worse, this girl, Caroline, I'm sorry, I almost talked about myself. That was weird. Literally will not stop posting with her. So it's like kind of rubbing it in my face. Then it was going to be my birthday trip. So my birthday's in like 2 weeks from then. I had said to them, I was like, oh, I've never been to the Cheesecake Factory. So maybe let's go on my birthday. Like, whatever. I've never been. On my birthday, they drove to the nearest Cheesecake Factory, which is like 4 hours away. And they posted pictures with a freaking happy birthday cheesecake. You know how they spell it on the thing. And this girl, Caroline, was posing with it. And she was like so happy to be celebrating my birthday. This girl's birthday's in March. She just happened to post that on September 26th, my birthday.
What?
I was literally like, oh,
Literally
my
psycho.
gosh.
Like, literal psycho behavior.
Then-
what?
Somebody sends me a screenshot. She had changed her birthday on Snapchat to my birthday.
What?
Like, are you insane? Then she gets this girl B, because obviously they went down together, to post happy birthday to her on my birthday. And like, I literally know her exact birthday. Like, it's not my birthday, obviously. Like, what are the odds of that? We're both named the same name and we have the same birthday? Like, no. So she literally posts happy birthday. Then this same girl, Caroline, gets like 20 other people to post happy birthday to her. And she's like posting it all over her story and everything. And I'm like, how much of a freaking psychopath could one person be? Like, that is so weird. Like, are you literally trying to obtain my life?
She's literally trying to be you. Like, she is. I'm actually
know.
speechless. What?
And then after like we stopped being friends, like I had blocked this girl. Like, I obviously do not care about her. Like, she is literally insane. I do care about my other friend B, but we do not talk anymore. But this through Instagram, and I can like see some stuff through other people. You know, when I needed to stalk a little bit. She started dating a boy who went to the same school as Hunter. Very interesting. I'm like, convenient. And B and Caroline still hang out to this day. And I'm like, that's very funny to, you know, be besties. And also, this girl Caroline has 2 posts pinned. And one's like a scenery, and I think it was like the day she got baptized or something. Okay, that makes sense. You know, pin that, whatever. The other one is literally a picture of B and Caroline together, and the caption is "My best friend." And this was taken like literally, I think 2021, so like a long time ago, before pinning was even a thing on Instagram. And like she has recently pinned it to the top of her page.
That's weird.
I'm like, who are you trying to prove this
Like,
to?
she's still trying to like.
Yeah. Like, so very
Also,
weird.
why did she just switch up based off of this other girl that she didn't even like? Like,
right? Like, why
so
did you
fast?
think that
Like,
was like she
why did she
literally talked
not
so much crap about this
be
girl,
able
but
to
now they can be best friends?
yeah, so like when the airline want to like not be friends with her because she talked bad about her, like it's the same thing, except it actually
Right.
happened.
Right. And I'm like, okay, we had been friends. Me and B had been friends since we were, I think, like 3 years old. So, like, why are you literally believing this crazy gal? Like, what? Like, obviously, there's a million red flags here.
I literally think that she just like manipulated her to like be best friends with her somehow. I don't know.
I don't even know. Now, I think one of them lives in Canada and the other one lives in Utah now, but
Oh, dang.
still, I'm like, y'all are crazy. Y'all are crackhead crazy. Is that not just the weirdest, like, turn of events ever? So, yeah, everybody
yeah.
go wish Caroline a happy birthday on September 26th, my birthday.
So what happens when it's her actual birthday?
Yeah, like,
She actually legally changed her birthday to then.
She now legally changed her name.
Born then.
Oh my god, how did I forget this? Okay, the whole time that we were friends, I can't believe I forgot this. She was literally trying to convince me to break up with Hunter, and like would use anything in the book. She'd be like, y'all need to break up because of this. Y'all need to break up because of that. Like, he hasn't come and seen you in 2 days. We literally live 2 hours apart. Like, yeah, he has to work.
Yeah.
She'd be like, he doesn't care about you. Like, you guys need to break up. Then she DMs him. We were like going through a rough patch. Not like we didn't break up or anything. We'd never broken up, but we were like kind of going through it, and I kind of like said to her it was a little bit worse than it was, just because I wanted her to be off my back about like us breaking up, but I didn't want it to be like, oh, we're going through a rough patch, and her be like, oh, y'all need to break up. I'm like, oh, me and Hunter aren't talking right now, just so she can like literally not bring up anything. So she had DM'd him on Instagram. I totally forgot about this, and she was like, hey, I just wanted to say like I'm here for you. What?
Stop. What?
I know. Like, is that not so weird?
She's obsessed with you on another level.
I know, and I'm like,
she is trying to take over your life.
and like, I know Hunter's cute, but like, can you not find a new man? Like, girl, be for real.
No, that is not.
Should I go outside right now and kiss him? Nah.
No, like, what? You think that's funny or something? Like, no.
That is, she's so freaking weird. So weird.
Bro, I would be scared, honestly. Like, seems like she like stalked you. Hello, and like,
I know. Oh my gosh. So that is the most insane story about how somebody tried to update my life to the point that it was scary.
that is creepy.
Like
genuinely.
when I think back about, like, I was only 19 when this all happened. No, I was. How old was I in 2020? I was 19 when this all happened. I literally was like I should have been scared for my life. Like, if it would be now, I'd be like literally probably anxiety ridden, freaking out, like telling every other person I know, being like, I'm so scared of this person, and like obviously avoiding her better. But like, I was very naive to the fact that I just thought we were friends.
right.
And maybe I was like so close to it, I couldn't figure out that like obviously she was insane. But
I feel like when
that is
you're
so
like
scary.
in a situation too, like it's so easy, like if you're past it or from like an outside perspective, to look at it and be like, what
Right,
what are you
like
doing?
hindsight's
Like, you're being
20/20
crazy
on it.
Yeah, but when
But
you're
when you're
in
in
something, it is really hard, because I've been in situations where you like know it's wrong and bad, but it's situations can be really hard to get out of. Like, they really
Exactly.
can. It seems so easy.
Also, I didn't want to be dramatic about it, because I was like,
Yeah.
oh, you know, like making every excuse in the book, because
And I'm
obviously
sure,
she was a
like-
master manipulator.
Yeah, and I'm sure she went like back and forth probably, right? Like, she
Right.
probably was like crazy, like stole your stuff, and then she'd be like, maybe
oh, I'm
like
so sorry. Like, I didn't
apologetic.
realize
Yeah.
that you didn't want me to do that. You had let me borrow a sweatshirt once before, so I just thought it was fine.
Right.
And then you're like, oh, okay, she just must be like, you
And
know.
now you're like master manipulator over here.
Yeah, exactly. Just so like, it's when all the things get compiled together too, that's when you're like, oh my god. But it's like when it's one thing at a time,
Yeah.
it's like, well, that was kind of annoying.
And then you like forget about that, and then towards the end you like think back about everything, and you're like, wait a minute.
I was
That's
literally
not
being
normal.
stalked, and like her showing up places like wasn't weird. I was just like, wow, I get to see my friend. That's so cool. And now I'm like, oh
She was
my
following me.
gosh.
She was-
And like my family brings this up now. They'll be like, do you remember when we were literally at blah blah blah, and like Airline just showed up randomly? And I'm like, oh my god, yeah. And then my brother will be like, oh yeah, surprised you haven't seen this girl at 40 places today. And I was like, oh my god, that is so weird. You're so right. And like at the time I didn't think anything of it, but now I was like, she really did freaking show up everywhere and like basically stalk me.
That is so weird.
Because how and now, okay, so this happened in 2020, so it's now 2023. In 3 years, I have never once run into her.
Yeah. That
And like, I know this year she had moved to Utah, so like, okay, that takes out 1 year, but we still had 2 years of accidental
Right.
run-ins, and it never happened. Like, what are the odds of that? But in 8 months, I ran into her probably more than 60 times.
that does not just happen.
That don't add up.
No.
That do not add up.
The math ain't math right now.
So, yes, that's my scary story.
Gosh.
Scary stories to tell in the
I'm
dark
so
for this
glad
Halloween
I've never had a
episode.
friend that literally like stalked me or
It's me, Lauren. I'm
scared me.
stalking
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Even though I haven't seen you in 2 weeks.
I know.
Very sad.
Literally feels like forever. I know we didn't film last week. It just didn't work out. I was gonna be out of town, then I was sick, and
Yeah,
it just didn't happen.
All my family was in town.
Yeah,
it was too much.
It was too much. I feel like the week break was good. Like
It
we got
actually was.
We got a nice reset going.
Agreed. And last week, I'm not gonna lie, like, no, not last week, but the week before, like, this past episode, did it kind of feel like it drained you?
Yeah.
First of all, it was really hard to film.
I know.
Every single thing went wrong.
We were trying to go fast. Like it was just.
Oh, it was too much. And like, I felt like it was really forced. And then you said it took forever to edit.
Yeah, it did.
Like-
oh my gosh! Like there were so many like cuts.
That's like
It was
when you
just
get burnt out. Like when
Yeah.
something like that happens back to back. But I feel like today was so easy, so nice.
chill, smooth sailing right
I
now.
wonder if the camera's turned off.
I hope not.
Lauren, do you have any highs and lows from this week or from your life or whatever?
Yes, for sure. So definitely my high would be starting to like get new clients at school.
Ooh,
Like
yes.
it books up so freaking fast, and I did not realize it would be that crazy. You can book like 21 days in advance, and usually like they're all booked up like
That's crazy.
immediately. Yeah. And something that's really nice is at school we can keep our tips, which is really nice. Like
That is nice.
I was hoping, because like obviously it's not a ton, but it's nice like getting rewarded. Like
Right.
and every single person I've done so far has tipped, which is like really
Super nice.
sweet. Like definitely not necessarily like they don't need to. Like we are students. We haven't been doing this long. But it's like really reassuring that like you're doing good. Yeah, so that would be my high. And my low is literally people that have a billion bumper stickers on their car, or the like
Ew,
stickers
yeah.
on the inside of their windows from their kids.
Oh my gosh.
They're like half peeled off.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I saw someone's car. I thought the other day, like there were so many of them, and I was like, oh, that looks awful.
And it's like you have a cutie car, like, and there's so many cutie stickers, just about like 3. Like
Yeah.
you don't need 8 million that like
and please,
are. Also, they're always sun faded,
yes, I know.
and it's like.
And why do you let your
what?
kids put the ones on the inside of the car?
When I was little, I put one sticker on the inside. My mom made me scrape it off, and I was like bawling my eyes out the whole time. But I learned. I never did it again. So
funny. Yeah, no, I just
Chug.
don't like a million bumper stickers. Like a few cute ones, I like. I have one on mine. It's cute, but
right,
that's just simple. We like
simple. We're simple out here.
Okay.
We're not trying to
What-
do the most.
What are your highs and lows?
Okay, my high is literally dressing like I'm in 2010. Like, it's giving Chelsea from Teen Mom.
Ooh,
The other day when I went to the haunted house, I was wearing my flare airy leggings.
cute. I have those on right now,
So cute. My Uggs, obviously.
obviously.
And then so I took a sweatshirt and I cut the waistband off. And I also cut the sweatshirt hood
I
out.
want to do that. Like,
And it's off the shoulder and it's literally so cute. And I also had like a dark orange spray tan at the time. And my hair was like giving curly cutie, you know? And I literally look like I gave birth from 2010. Like I just came out the womb of 2010. I look so good. And then I was like, maybe I look too much 2010. So I asked my friend, I was like, do I look too much 2010? She was like, yes, but also it's like hot. And I was like, okay, period. So obviously I wasn't wearing like 2010 makeup. Actually, it's more like 2012. Okay, I don't know. When did Teen Mom come out? Whenever.
I don't know.
Whenever
Somewhere.
Chelsea Hoska, whatever, was in her prime, that's what I was looking like. And I looked adorable. So that's definitely my high. When you look super 2010, 11, 12. But like the cutie version. I'm not wearing no owl necklace. Sorry,
No.
babe. No. And then my low is okay, people who are literally not self-aware. Like people that when the waitress is bringing food to the table, they don't like pick up their napkin roll or like they don't move their drink or they don't get off their phone. At my husband,
I hate
who
when
does
people
not
do
do
that.
any of that, and I have to literally punch him right in the leg to be like,
Move it.
like that is so annoying. And I'm not even a waitress, but like when they're struggling to put something down, the person's just like,
Yeah, they just
like grab it.
Go ahead.
Like they're literally obviously like their muscles about to die on them right now. Like your plate weighs 40 pounds and they're trying to lean it over a table of 16 and hand it to you. Like
Yeah.
grab the dang plate. Don't make them set it down in front of you. That's just literally my biggest pet peeve. Like why be
I don't like when
self-aware?
people do that either.
Like grab, like move your drink and hand it to them when they're trying to refill it. Don't like
Right.
make them literally reach across the whole table to like pour the little pitcher. Like that's so
I know.
rude. And I feel like people just don't even realize it.
I know.
And We just need to wake up people.
I know.
Come
I
on.
feel like I constantly like. I get secondhand embarrassment like so
Same.
bad. If I do something that's like embarrassing, I don't really care that much. But if someone else, it's just secondhand embarrassment for me. It makes me cringe really badly.
Or if you're like making a problem for somebody else, like that's obviously trying to work and like do their job. My grandfather always used to say, if we're trying to play and they're trying to work, stay out of their way. And I'm like, that's so real, because if I'm just there chilling, lounging, doing whatever, and they're doing their job, I'm going to make their job 15 times easier. I'm not going
Right.
to freaking mess around and be on my phone. So then they can't set the food down and then they're struggling. They're about to drop the tray, all the things, because just be a decent human being. Like, move the crap. Like,
Yep.
they're literally here to serve you, yes, but you can also serve them back.
Yep. Common decency.
Literally. So I think
We're good.
I think that's it, y'all.
Yeah.
We just had a little crazy episode this week.
Yeah. It got really in deep. we
Crazy.
got in there.
So we love y'all.
And we will see you guys next week.
Bye.